Let's go, baby. Yeah. All right, that's better. That's better. It wasn't letting me connect the chat, and now it is. So come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. It's the daily. All right. So this is going to work. It wouldn't allow us to connect to the chat. So all right. Now we gotta start this over. Let's go. Yeah. Word. Yeah. Yeah. And it's the daily. You think it ain't when it is? Yeah, you think it won't when it whiz? We are here. Hump Day Wednesday, my day. I was born all up on a Wednesday. And you know that is true. And if you didn't know before, now you do. That's my truth. So how y'all feeling, man? Today on this Hump Day Wednesday, we are talking about when you get dropped by somebody who's ugly. When you get dropped by somebody who's ugly. I know the pretty people always get the light and the love, but sometimes they get dropped like a heavy glove. And they can't do nothing about it. Gotta take the situation, can't get up out it. Emily Dunlap is in the house. How you feeling, Ma? Good to see you. And Carol Chamberlain, oh, my best friend. How you feeling from beginning to end? Yo, so check it out. I had a hard time starting off the show because the show wasn't giving me a chat room, and I didn't want to do a situation where we didn't have a chat room. That wasn't going to work. So I'm glad that y'all here. And today we talking about when you get dropped by somebody who's ugly. How can it happen? What you talk about? So we're going to get into all of that. And as we proceed to give you what you need, everything is going to be all right. Yes, we see. And so boy, building the story is all up in the house. How you feeling, so boy? Good to see you, so boy. So boy. And can't forget about my big sis, Robbie Ming, up in here on a Wednesday, ready to do her thing. How you doing, Robbie Rob? Yes. Emily says, just dreadful when somebody ugly drop you. Well, you know, when a situation like that happens, you got to take into consideration that maybe we were on our high horse, and maybe we were thinking that we were getting over on our looks. And it can happen, you know, when you're a good-looking person and you figure, shoot, such and such should be happy just to be with me. Only thing is, by the time you start thinking that way, you have crossed over into an arrogance that's pretty obvious by everybody who is in your reach, you know. So sometimes we have to wake up and smell the roses, and sometimes we have to be put in our place. And the thing about it is, you may have fallen all in love with the person that was ugly, and they dropped you like a hot potato. And they are for real. They ain't for play, though. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. And this is your daily. The daily go get a show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R's. The Daily Go Get a Show, and we are here all the way live in the flesh. And I'm so glad to be here on this Hump Day Wednesday. I was born on a Wednesday. I was born on a hump day. I really was. And that's no joke. This is real. This is serious. But I'm just glad to be here with y'all today. Today on the Daily Go Get a Show, we are talking about when you get dropped by somebody who's ugly. That's the kind of thing that can leave you looking like this. Because it's a shock to your system, because you're thinking like, yo, such and such might be mad at me. Such and such may not be feeling me today. Such and such may be frustrated with me, but they ain't going to quit me, because how they going to quit me? They ain't no catch. I'm the catch in this thing. They ain't no catch. I'm the catch in this thing. They ain't no catch. I'm the catch in this thing. I'm the one who's desirable, the one who gets the ring. I'm the one that they should be happy with. And just find out y'all got dropped like some stinky shit. Ugh. Annette Davis, the number one. Annette Davis, the number one. What's going on? Good to see me. Some you know that is TRUES true. When you get dropped by somebody who's ugly, you know what I mean? Put your ego in check with the quickness, you know, bring you back to reality with the quickness. First of all, let me start off by saying this. Ain't nobody that fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have some people who are good looking, but ain't nobody that fly. It ain't nobody that fly that they can't get dropped. There ain't nobody that fly where they can't be, you know, they can't be challenged on their personality or on their demeanor or the way that they are towards people. Ain't nobody so fly that they don't have to be nice. Ain't nobody so fly that they could just be mean all the time. Ain't nobody so fly that everybody and anybody is going to put up with their shit. Nobody. 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 And to be totally honest with you, some people are very good looking, but they just need to be put in their place because they are a little conceited, they're a little stuck up, they're a little full of themselves, they're a little overconfident in the wrong way for the wrong reasons. Listen, there is nothing wrong with being good looking, attractive, desirable. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good thing. I wouldn't want to go through my life in any other way. But that's not an excuse for you to believe that you're above other people. This is not high school where all of the pretty people seem to always prosper. You know, they become prom kings and prom queens and captains of this team and that team, not necessarily built on merit or talent. This is real life where you have to actually do something in order to be with somebody. Once we all become mature and stop worrying about what everybody thinks about the choices that we have made as far as our partnership with somebody is concerned. You understand what I'm talking about? Because there may have been a time in your life where you were choosing somebody to be with you based on what other people thought about you two as a couple. Like, I gotta have something fly up under my arm. I don't mean no harm, mom. So there may have been a time in your life where you may have put off somebody that wasn't that good looking, even though you liked them a lot. But you ain't want to get teased because you saw that they was getting teased. So you ain't want to get teased. A lot of times those people were very tenacious and they kept pushing, they kept pushing to the point where you had to give them a chance. So you gave them a chance. But the thing is, you made them work so hard in order to get with you. You made them work so hard in order to get with you. And they knew that you had the upper hand, but it ain't the way you start, it's the way you finish, baby. It ain't the way you start, it's the way you finish, baby. And maybe the way that you started was that you were up here and they were down here. But somewhere along the line, as love, feelings, and things that are real and balanced started to come into play, y'all got on an even keel. And then the scales may have gone like this because now you caught out there. Yeah. Sometimes you can get caught out there with somebody and they start looking better than you, even though they may have been nerdy, even though they may have been pimply, even though they may have been too dark, even though they may have had hair too short, even though they just didn't dress right, even though they weren't that catch. But they became the catch for you because now you're all in and now you really like them. And your feelings for somebody override all of that, all of the looks and shit once you're in. Because the heart be like, listen, I want to be with them. We want to be with them. Yes, we do. Oh, I want to apologize for yesterday. I don't know what happened. We got cut off in the middle of, I couldn't fix it. I don't know what happened. But it was my fault. I just couldn't get back. But it's all good. Love is love. What's going on? T. Carrie, right all up in the house. How you feeling? Good to see you, some T. Carrie, right? Yeah, under dig. So yeah. So it ain't the way you started, it's the way that you finished. And once you get into somebody, your heart be like, listen, I don't care about what they look like. I want to be with them. They comfort me. They make me feel good. Real good. You know what I'm saying? And this is bigger than sex. This is bigger than looks. This is bigger than just a turn on. Real feelings of affection override all of the superficial trivial things that we sometimes try to hold on to because of our insecurity, being obsessed with our image. So, what happens when the ugly duckling starts to become a swan in your mind? What happens when the ugly duckling starts to become a swan in your mind? In other words, you caught out there. You really like them now. This ain't like before when you was just giving them a shot. They earned their spot. You gave them a shot. Now they earned a spot in your heart. And you still acting a fool though, because you had the upper hand on them. You had the upper hand on them and everything. You had the upper hand on them, everything. And now they sick of your shit. Yeah, them. Yeah. Nerd pimply boy. Yeah, he's sick of your shit. And he says, listen, I realized that I was happy to just be with you when we got together, and I still love you or like you or whatever, but I can't do this shit. I'm not going to sit by and let you abuse me. I didn't sign up for that. So I'm out. And now here you are left holding the bag like, oh, I know this motherfucker didn't quit me. I just know this motherfucker didn't quit me. Yes, he did. And they ugly. And you think, and that's the first thing that comes to your mind, like, this ugly motherfucker quit me. Or if it's a dude and the ugly chick that said enough is enough. Now, you know how it is. You know how it is with brothers. They ain't going to believe that it's really, really over. Like, man, she pump faking. We going to be back together. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really broken up. She just mad because she caught me with she just mad because she see me doing she just mad because I didn't pay she just mad because I'm fronting in the yeah, she just mad. Like, nah, she really quit you, son. And now you have to face the fact that yeah, she was the uglier one or he was the uglier one in this relationship, but guess what? They ain't all that ugly to everybody. Because during this whole time, somebody done seen the way they treated you. They treated you like you were a person and you was treating them like they was shit. And somebody probably knocked on that door like, So let me see what y'all talking about. And David says, hey, Omar, and how's everyone else doing this evening? I'm feeling like a real man should. Thanks for asking. Appreciate me. So Boy Wilkins says, not even you, Omar. What is I've been quit by somebody ugly before. Wait, let me depends on how you look at it. Like straight drop by somebody. I'm trying to think. Have I called somebody that I thought was straight up ugly my girl? We're going to go with no. Not somebody that I straight thought was ugly. Like, that doesn't compute in my mind. Like, she's ugly and you go with her? Well, how did it start out? But I could see how it would happen. I could see how it could happen. You know? Okay. Annette says, I made a comment about ugly people on a post today and Facebook flagged it for hate speech. So I've been warned. Oh, thanks for the heads up. I appreciate that. Facebook likes, they some pussies. For real. They some straight pussies. T. Carey Wright says, when I was 22, I dated this man who I thought was so sweet. He was busted, fat, and he breathed like he would die at any moment. And he had a pig nose. He broke up with me to date a man looking woman. He said, you know what? These pretty Johns, they a problem. You always gotta be a sucker to them, and you always have to be catering to them. He said, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get me a suspect. I'm gonna go get me a suspect John. I'm gonna even the playing field. I'm ugly. I'm gonna get me an ugly John. We're gonna face off even. We're gonna face off even. You know? Yeah. Like when a fraction is the same on top as it is on the bottom. 5/5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for coming through, y'all. 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. This is the Daily Go Get It Show. If you would like to get on the microphone, speak your piece, get on the telephone, and let out a release. If you would like, if you would like, if you would like to get on the line and be part of the conversation live and direct, I invite you to call in. 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak, and then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. That's how we do it. That's how we do it on the Daily Go Get It Business Show. So don't forget to push that like button, y'all. Make sure y'all push the like button. You know what I mean? And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. That's my word. Tonight we're talking about when you get dropped by somebody who's ugly. Maybe when some people saw the title of the show, they probably thought I was going to be trying to clown somebody, but I'm really not. You can get caught up. Your feelings can get caught up with somebody, because a lot of times when you are dealing with somebody that you don't really think is good looking, it's not that you're not attracted to them. We use the word attractive to mean that you're pretty or not. Not this. An attraction has more to do with your ability to draw people towards you, and that is bigger than just your looks. That is bigger than just your looks, because if you're good looking, if you're pretty or you're handsome, and you don't bring anything else to the table, you don't bring any type of interpersonal skills or any type of personality to the table, then you're not going to hold that attraction. You're going to get the initial attraction, but it's going to fizzle out really quick. It's like a crack high. You don't want to do that. You want to be the type of people that can draw people into your life and be able to keep them there, even if it's just for selfish purposes. Once the talk of the town gets around that you're a good looking person, but you ain't worth shit, that's as bad as being ugly anyway. People give ugly people a chance, and that's in whatever you consider ugly to be. Because we may not all agree what ugly may be. Like, y'all know me, I'm quick to use the word ugly. I like, listen, man, ugly, man. And I didn't used to do that, but I've learned that it's the only right thing to do. It's the only right thing to do. All of this. I mean, they have a way about them, and they're this. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean? We're gonna do this shit cut and dry. Like, you pretty, and being pretty is a tall order in my book, because there are ways for you to be good looking without you necessarily being pretty. I consider being pretty to only be your face. You don't have a pretty body, not to me. You know what I mean? I consider pretty to be your face. So for me to say that you're pretty, I'm just talking about me personally. The same way is, like, for years, for me to call somebody ugly, well, that's not something I would ever do to somebody's face. I've never called Wait. I'm trying to think if anybody has ever made me mad enough to tell them the truth about the way I think that they look, as far as being called ugly. Like, have I said, yo, you ugly as shit? And probably not, because I know that that's going to hurt. And I'm not normally interested in all of that. I may have said, I'm sure I've told plenty of people, like, yo, you is not all that. So stop playing. Like, you really need to cut it out. Like the makeup. Like, I could take this fingernail and wipe all of your good looks away. You see that? Dirty. It's a pity you're so dirty. You're rhyming just to be friendly. But anyway, let's keep moving. Okay. Like I said, 319-527-6199. If y'all like to call into the show, speak your piece. You know, this show is totally uncensored. There's nothing that you can't say on here. You just bring your passion. It's going to be all right, because if you've got a passion for fashion and you've got a craving for savings, take the wheel of your automobile and swing on down to Ideal. All right, let's go. Robbie Mink says, just because a person is unattractive on the outside doesn't mean that they have low self-esteem. A lot of times it does. It doesn't mean that they have it doesn't mean that they're totally depleted of confidence, because they may have some other attributes that give them confidence. Like, they may be smart as hell, or they may be talented as hell. I mean, look at Tracy Chapman back in the day. Now, some people will argue that Tracy Chapman was kind of cute. I could see how they would argue that, but it ain't true. Look at Whoopi Goldberg. Some people will argue that Whoopi Goldberg is all right. No, she's not. She's ugly. She's been ugly her whole career, not even close to being cute. And yeah, that's my opinion, and I'm not coming up off of that. But I don't even like Whoopi. So to me, she's not even pretty on the inside. Like, she's done some questionable things. I can't get with the chick. But some people say, nah, Whoopi has a way about it. I'm like, no, she don't. She don't have no body. Her face is totally busted. There's nothing there. But she is a talented actress. Can't take that away. Can't take that away. And she was a talented comedian. Can't take that away. But as far as looks are concerned, you can forget it. There's nothing there. But when you get dropped by someone who's ugly, you have to think about what it takes in order for something like that to happen. Think about it. In order for somebody to discontinue being in a relationship with your old pretty or handsome ass, what had to have happened? What did you do to earn this? What wapm do? What the guan, baby? So there are things that can happen in order to make exactly that happen, and we're going to get into that tonight. So that's how it's going down on the Daily Go Get a Business show. All right. Annette Davis says, I dated a guy who looked like Craig Mack, and he left me for another dude. Yeah, I said another dude. Well, no, he didn't leave you for another dude. He just left you for a dude. Because if he left you for another dude, that would imply that you are a dude. And you ain't no motherfucker. Hey, listen, hold on. This is what we're going to do. We're going to watch our terminology on this show. Because now I can see that once we start using words like ugly, we have put ourselves out there. And now we are losing ourselves. You know what I mean? I don't want you to lose yourself in the moment. You own it. No, we're not doing that. So for the record, Annette did not get dropped for another dude. She got dropped for a dude. who may have been other. But that's some crazy shit. He looked like Craig Mack. I mean, people said Craig Mack was ugly like that. I was like, damn, was he really that ugly? He always kept a nice haircut. He looked neat to me. I mean, he had a messed up complexion. I guess people didn't like his nose or maybe his lips or something like that. But I ain't, like I thought he was unjustly labeled as ugly. Now, you take somebody like Biz Markie, I think it's a little hard to argue that Biz Markie is a good-looking man. And I've seen him up close. He's a very nice guy. I mean, incredibly nice. Extremely talented. Not just with the beatbox, but, his little DJing with his little 45 records, playing all those little old jams and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing now. All of these rappers, all of these cats, and everybody's a DJ. It didn't just start. Everyone, DJ. DJ Biz Markie. I went to a club in Philly starring DJ Biz Markie. DJ. DJ? I was like, so we not going to get to hear picking boogers? But Biz Markie has if any of y'all have ever been around Biz, you know what I'm talking about. He has an incredibly large head. He's overweight, and he always has been. But he's not a good-looking dude up in the face, even with a fresh cut. Just not a good-looking guy. But he's extremely talented. So he has no reason not to be confident. But give me a break. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. But I could be wrong. Maybe there are some people out there that would argue that Biz Markie kind of cute. You know what I mean? Even if he's only just a friend. He's only just a friend. Oh, baby, you. TK Wright says, some folks who we might think are ugly may be gorgeous to someone else, though. Bottom line is we got dumped. But it's different when you get dumped by somebody who you believe looks better than you, or is it on your same attraction level, that same attraction plane? It's like, okay, I can see how that would happen. I mean, especially if your self-esteem is low, you may be feeling like, well, yeah, my days were numbered anyway, because they ain't really want to be with me. They out of my league. They're out of my league. I wasn't what they wanted. I wasn't what they used to. You know how, you ever get with somebody like that and they always talking about, or they tell you the kind of person, the kind of people they used to date and how you're not really the type that they used to date. You're not really the type that they used to date. Maybe you've seen them because you've known them for a while. Or you've seen pictures of who they used to mess with, and you can clearly see that you are different than the people that they used to mess with. So you may have felt like your days were numbered when you were with them anyway. It's not a good position to be in, but when you get quit, when somebody who's ugly quits you, it's like, yo, your ego is going to take that gut punch. You're going to get that gut punch. Like, yo, I know, shorty, this dude, what just happened here? What just happened here? What just happened here? It's crazy. Robbie Ming says, it's not about the outside. It's about the person's heart. Yeah, when you fall in love with them, it is about the person's heart. But your initial attraction is not somebody's heart. You know what I mean? Like when you see somebody for the first time, you can't see their heart. You can speculate about their heart, but you probably are only speculating about their heart because their face and body didn't give you anything else to work with. But we're talking about when you get dropped by somebody who's ugly. We ain't talking about when you get dropped by somebody who's nice, somebody who's generous, somebody who's a humanitarian, somebody who's a really, really good friend. We're talking about when you get dissed, you get dropped, you got pushed to the side, kicked to the curb by somebody who looks a little like the curb that you got kicked to. You got curbed to the curb. You got curbed to the kick. Carol says, at Robin, true, but we've been brainwashed into thinking otherwise. Not all, but some. Listen. We all have friends, or some of us are very, very, very shallow, when it comes to picking our mate. Like, we don't give a shit about, look, all the other stuff has to come after the looks. I need some arm candy. I need arm candy. I ain't playing around. Y'all can deal with the mud ducks if those little friendly, loving mud ducks, all y'all want. I ain't messing around with no duck. I need me a swan. Make the music with your mouth, biz. I said, make the music with your mouth, biz. Emily says, she got flagged and you may not get flagged. They pick and choose who or what not, who or what to flag. We don't say that up here, but you know where they do say flag? In Chester. 10 miles outside of Philadelphia, in Chester, Pennsylvania, they say flag, and they've been saying that shit for decades. Yo, he flagged me. Yo, she flagged you. Flagged means, broke up with you, quit you, kick you to the curb, got rid of you. Flag. Let me find out that my Chester people, be talking like people from down south. Flag. Cool. Carol Chamberlain says, I had a friend, male. He was the nicest guy, but not my type, not because of looks, but just not my type, not because of looks. Robin Ming says, she asked, Omar, what about the heart? Listen, your heart is fine, but not when I first meet you. Like, I'm not really, Listen, I know a lot of great people. I mean, I do. I know a lot of great people. Great. Super terrific. And all of the great people I know who are not that good looking, I mean, all of them fit in one little space. It's a nice place, and we can always count on each other. But I ain't gonna front. Like, I'm not all of y'all know me. I'm not a conceited guy, nothing like that, but I'll be goddamn. Come on, man. I mean, stop all that. Because I have to be attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we gonna be, I gotta be attracted to you. Like, it's not gonna work if I'm not attracted to you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be hitting it from the back. You know what I'm saying? Hitting it from the back. You like that? You pull your hair. You like that? Look at you. Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah. I don't want to be hitting it from the back because I can't stand the way you look from the front. Like, Oh, y'all can't see what I'm doing. Okay, trash truck juice. Okay. No. I gotta think about somebody fly. Oh yeah. Yeah, Lorraine from the 8th grade. I don't know. Come on. I ain't going. Like, I'm not even going front. Like, we're not doing that. I'm not going front. Like, I mean, for you to be my girl, I have to be attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, attracted to you on a regular basis. Like, you can't be, I can't be thinking you only cute when you do this or these days. I need consistency. And y'all know I don't like weave and makeup and all that shit, so that's not even an issue. But I have to be able to appreciate the way you look and the way that you feel. And I ain't even talking about this. I'm talking about the way that you make me feel. It's very important. So when the person who makes you feel really great is an ugly person, and then they drop your ass because you've been mistreating them, how does it feel? Probably doesn't feel too good. I bet it feels bad, real bad. You know what I'm saying? But it happens. And this is something that we just have to deal with. When we grow up, we gotta grow up. We gotta, act like we know. We gotta grow up, son. You can't walk around here on your high horse thinking that you all this, that, and the third, and believing that somebody should they should feel happy to be with you. Be happy that you accepted them. Like, who is you? Who is you? Who? Whom? Whom are you? Whom are you? Who? So, but we got to keep it a buck. Just because you are a good looking person, just because you're handsome or because you're pretty, it doesn't give you the go ahead, to act like you a Barbie queen or whatever, or try to pull off a supermodel tantrums and things like that. But people do it. People do it. They become so used to everybody fawning over them that they become full of themselves. They become full of themselves. So they might get dropped by somebody they didn't consider to be all that good looking. And what happens? They get dropped by somebody who's ugly, and then they wind up becoming the chaser. Like, yo, but I loved you. But I loved you, and I still do. Can you please pick me back up, boo? Well, when the hunted becomes the hunter, or the hunter becomes the hunted, Carol Chamberlain says, personally, oh wait, personality is what draws you to people. I think you're shallow if you only look for outward beauty. I totally agree. You need brawn and brains. So you need to be smart, pretty, and other stuff. For when other people aren't around. What I mean is that you need to learn how to cook. Carol Chamberlain says, beauty fades, and what are you left with? Does beauty really fade? Like, maybe that brand of beauty fades, but does beauty really fade? Does somebody go from being good looking to not being good looking anymore? Or do they just lose their youthful good looks? I know that people lose their youthful good looks, and I know that some people spend a whole lot of money, time, and energy trying to hold on to those youthful good looks. I mean, that's why these chicks be taking these selfies laying down so they titties sit up like they never did. You trying to make your titties sit up like they never have. But having big titties or small titties does not make you pretty or ugly. It's just not. It just means that, you don't have big titties or fat ass or whatever. But it's not going to necessarily make you ugly. You're normally ugly because your face is just Because you can have a great body and people will be like, yo, you're still good looking. Like, yo, she banging. But her face ain't really all of that. But I hit, that kind of thing. Anyway, when you get dropped by someone who's ugly, what does it mean to you? Do you check yourself? Is that going to make you turn around and become a better person? Emily says, Siri said I couldn't share anymore unless I got paid $5. Tell Siri she corny and tell her that I got the Google lady and I don't, we don't do the Siri thing. What kind of name is that anyway? You know what I'm saying? She don't even know that much. Ever use Siri? I'd be like, yo, you a dummy. She like Alexa. Alexa dumb as shit. I'm like, what? Get your database up. For real, Alexa, get your database up. Siri, get your database up. Google be like, I know everything, but I'm a snitch and I'm going to sell your information. Let's see. Emily says, I don't like calling people ugly. Ugly people know they're ugly. Like fat people know they're fat. You don't have to tell them. Could you tell those BBWs? Because they don't seem to. I'm going to go out on a limb with this. You know what I mean? And them BBWs might come at my neck. But all BBWs are not beautiful. Like don't act like it ain't no such thing as being fat and ugly. But let these chicks tell it. Their faces are just spectacularly beautiful, but they're just big. So I'm like, listen, one of those bees got to come on up out of there. Because it's supposed to be big, beautiful women. I'm like, one of those bees, and unless you lose weight, the big bee is staying. Now that other bee, but it's a movement. See that goddamn Monique. Anyway, and then David says, "Thank you, Omar, for correcting me. Appreciate that." Oh, anytime, Annette. Anytime. Count on me through thick and thin. A friendship that will never end. When you are weak, I will be strong, helping you to carry on. Count on me, I will be there. Don't be afraid. Please believe me when I say, count on. You can count on me. All right, let's go. All right, T. Carey Wright says that he does at head circumference. Oh, you talking about Bismarck? The Bismarck. Do my dance. He is really nice though, and I'm telling you, he is a great guy. He is. He's nice. Like, look, when I saw him in the club where he was DJing, he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" He put his arm around me like he knew me and shit. I was like, it was sweaty as hell, but you don't stink. I give it to you, Biz. You showered well. But damn, you wet me up. I feel like a dog is. It feel like a fucking. It was crazy. Like a big ass wet dog, Biz. Wow. All right. Emily says she knew people called her ugly, so she used to be successful with her comedic endeavors in acting. Oh, you talking about Whoopi? Listen, man, y'all can try to rationalize that Whoopi Goldberg is good looking all y'all want. I've been doing this shit since the 80s. I'm like, y'all gonna stop fucking playing with me. You gonna stop playing with me. I don't care what Ted Danson. I don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to hear it. No. I said, no. Carol Chamberlain says, in high school, I dated a guy. Rest in peace, Troy. He was a big guy and not the most attractive, but he had a beautiful heart and soul. We dated for a few years, and my friends thought I was crazy for dating him. But see, did he quit you though? I bet you quit him. Your little pretty ass. I bet you quit him and you found a way to do it amicably. And y'all was probably still friends because that's what Aquarians try to do. You know, you're like, yeah, but we still friends. You know, we still friends. Yeah, we're still friends. I got nothing but friends. Call me if you ever need something. My phone will be off. We're still friends. Like, well, Aquarius will check. They will check back up on you, you know, because they kind of nosy. They want to find out that if you all right, you know, find out what you're doing. You know, check up on you to, you know, just be your friend again. We're still friends. Never forget, we're friends. Rest in peace, Troy. I'm buffering? Am I buffering? I ain't mean to buffer. Carol says, I miss him. He was a true friend. You don't say. You don't say. You don't say. I'm feeling you. Robbie Ming says, that's all you think about is sex. It is not. I thought about, listen, I'm coming up with these shows every day. I think about other things other than sex. Poppycock. Lies! All lies! Ugh, how dare you? Call yourself a friend? Carol Chambers says, paper bag over the head. Huh? Take my damn head over. Emily says, I love when people call me ugly. I just say thank you. I ain't mad at you. And that says, I'll be back. The video looks like a Chinese movie. I'm really buffering? How am I buffering? Am I aspirining? Okay, and then David says, okay, I'm back. All is well now. All right. Carol Chamberlain says, yes, it does. Oh, we're talking about beauty. Yes, it does. As we age and not take care of ourselves, our beauty will fade. The body is a temple and you have to take care of it. I'm just saying. Okay. Annette Davis. If I lay down, my titties are going to be under my armpit. They running away from you. Can't keep running away. Can't keep run. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. Reminds me of like, yeah, didn't the Supremes used to do? Can't keep running away. Run. Carol Chambers says, no, we sort of drifted apart. He moved away and we lost contact. I'm gonna leave you alone. I ain't gonna mess with you. Add a net. LOL, Tony Curry. Can't keep running away. Bling, 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 bling. Wow, 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 wow. Emily says, I'm in and out, but it's not that people talk down. It's not that people talk like down south people. I have acquaintances from many places, so it may be me speaking like them. Okay. I know we'll say that shit in Philly. But they say that shit 10 miles down 95 in Chester. And have been for. Listen, Cal, I'm trying to stop it. That was a net. I was chilling. You know what I mean? We was talking about how people try to keep their youthful appearance. They want to keep their youthful good looks. So you see it every day. You look in your stories on Facebook and you got these chicks, you know, laying there, laying down, trying to trick a man into thinking that they titties sit up. Like they never did. Yo, the titties ain't never sit up. Then Annette comes into the picture. She says, if I take a picture laying down, my titties gonna be like, can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. Listen, man, y'all gotta stop blaming me for everything when I'm just chilling all the time. I don't never be doing nothing to nobody. I be chilling all the time. So anyway, as we proceed to give you what you need, we wasn't talking about no big titties till Annette, see? I mean, so anyway, when you get dropped by somebody who's ugly, it's gonna put your ego in check. You know what I mean? It's gonna put your ego in check. Like, what's up now, mother? Yeah, you thought you was all that, mother. I'm leaving you down, mother. I don't want to get back with you, mother. Shoot, it's bad enough. Y'all know how hard it is when you try to get back with somebody that, or you try to keep from breaking up with somebody that you really want to stay with, even though your ego is telling you, well, if you don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. I don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. If you want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. You don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with you either. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Stay with me, but don't make me feel bad and don't make me beg. I said, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I don't want to be without you. Don't make me beg without you. Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me, please. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Don't leave me, please, please. Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me, please. I want to be with you, even though you're ugly. Don't leave me, please. I said, don't leave me, please. I said, don't leave me, please. I want to be with you for the rest of my life, even though you're ugly. If my kids are cute, it's because of me, because you ugly. If my kids are cute, it's because of me, and you ugly. If kids cute, it's because of me, because you ugly. You know you're ugly. I say my kids are cute. You know it's because of me, because you ugly. And you got the nerve to be trying to drop me. Who the hell do you think you got to be? I ain't gonna let you leave me. My ego can't take that shit. Not that easy. Stop it. I said stop it. You know you wanna be my. I said stop it. You know you wanna be. Stop. I know you didn't hang up on me. When you get dropped by somebody who is ugly, put that ego right in check. You was acting out of pocket. Now you are freshly back into pocket. You was acting out of pocket. Now you're back in the pocket. You was acting out of pocket. Now you're back in the pocket. That's All right. So it's a tough situation because love is real. Love is very, 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 very real. And when you have to deal with the reality of your feelings, even though looks may have had to have been taken out of it, even though looks have had to have been taken out of it because there was just some other things that were just more important that kept your union together. There were some other things that kept your union together, and you have to pay homage and respect to those things. So when you get broken up by somebody who's ugly, the best way for it to happen is for it to happen early in a relationship. If it happens somewhere down the line, then you're probably not being quit by somebody who's ugly. You're being quit by somebody that you loved. You're only getting quit by somebody who's ugly when it's early and you've already prevented your feelings from getting into it, because your feelings are really just for yourself, because you may have been selfish, you may have been shallow, and you may have been egotistical, conceited, stuck up, that type of shit. Running around like the trophy. You may only have average good looks. It ain't like you was all that. But they was ugly. So the scales wasn't balanced. The scales were not balanced. So it's a tough situation. It is. It's a tough situation. It's a tough situation. It's a tough situation. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Don't you know it'll be all right? Yes, it will. We got a little bit of time left in the show, y'all. If y'all want to go, because we had to get started late. Remember, we had a hell of a time getting started out of the gate. It was crazy. The first broadcast that I put up wouldn't allow the chat to connect. So I was like, nah, we're not gonna do that. So I had to back up out of it and recreate the show and all of that. So now we're on good footing. Now we're on good footing. But if you would like to call into the show, because you still got a shot. People who are just coming in, I want to thank y'all for checking out the Daily Go Get a Business Show. And the title of this show is When You Get Dropped by Somebody Who's Ugly. If you would like to call into the show, the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, 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 yo. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yo, get your shine, baby. Totally uncensored show. You say how you feel it. We're talking about when you get dropped, kicked to the curb, quit, broken up with by someone who is ugly. Can you survive it? Can you live with it? Can you deal with it? Can you deal with it? It might not be something that's easy for you to deal with, son. This may not be something that's easy for you to deal with. But it'll tell you a lot more about yourself and the way that you view relationships. Because at the end of the day, if somebody breaks up with you, whether they're ugly or not, if you don't take a good look at your behavior, particularly if you wanted to stay with the person who broke up with you, if you don't take if that doesn't compel you to take a stronger look into your behavior as it pertains to relationships and whether you have what it takes to go the distance with somebody versus the little quick quick thing. Well, what you don't want to do is you don't want to create a history. You don't want to create a history of only being able to have the little quick things, the little flash in the pan relationships, or always getting in the types of relationships that aren't going to last because you don't have anything. You're not bringing anything to the table. And when I say bringing anything to the table, I'm not talking about your money. I mean, bringing anything to the table as far as the type of person who somebody would want to be in a relationship with for the long haul, the long, the long. Do you underdig? Do you hear me? Do you feel me? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand where I am? Okay. T. Carey Wright says, what kind of impact does this have on the relationship that you have after that? Exactly. If you are stuck on the fact that somebody broke up with you, dropped you, quit you, left you alone, stopped messing around with you, because, I mean, and you're still focused on the fact that you gave them a chance, you gave them a shot. A shot at what? A shot at life? Like now you've become a trophy? Well, that is an attitude that you're probably going to carry into your next relationship, because all of that conceit is really insecurity. People mistake overblown displays of overconfidence as confidence, and it's not. It's really insecurity. They want to put in your mind how great they are and how great that they think that they are, so you won't come at their neck. It's all bullshit. It's smoke and mirrors. It's a pretty good tactic for people who are suckers. But people who can see, people who are mature and can see through that shit, they like, now this person know damn well that they are a 75 out of 100. Average. You are a C. You are a C. Why are you running around here acting like you are an A plus? You are a C. I mean a straight C. You keep it up on a bad hair day, you might fuck around and be a 72. C minus, baby. Barely passing. You know? Barely passing. All of that, I'm all that. People, I'm all that. Blah, blah, blah. You could derail. All you got to do is unplug them and be like, why don't you cut that bullshit out? You know damn well you not all of that. Look, take them damn eyelashes off and let me put some of that makeup under this nail and shit. And you know what I'm saying? And we've unplugged your whole system. You know what I mean? We've unplugged your whole system. Straight up and down. It'll be like the record is playing, be like, living it up, living it up. Oh yeah. Friday. Living it up, living it up. Oh yeah. Friday night. Living it up, living it up. That's right. One nation under a rule. It's insecurity. It's insecurity being masked as, they think they all that. It's mind games, baby. That's all. That's all that there are. They are mind games. And some people go for it. Some people really, are fooled by that shit because they lack self-esteem or they lack self-confidence. So they think self-confidence is all about looks and showing out and acting out. Ain't nobody lucky to be with you just because you pretty or you handsome. Are you some fool? For real. I mean, at least with people with money, they figure, well, but I'm providing financially. So yeah, I could see why you would want to be with somebody like me, because you may be greedy or you may be selfish or you may be opportunistic. And I'm providing that. I'm providing an outlet for that. But you just being pretty, that ain't even about me. I mean, after all, you can be pretty And the twat could be like garbage. Oh my God. What? Ugh. One thing, you will never find an ugly girl with garbage twat. I'm lying. I'm so lying. Some people were just cursed. So I hear. You know, I don't know, but I've been told. I don't know, but I've been told the ugly ass girls are made to go. Ugly ass girls are made to go. I don't know, but it's been said. I don't know, but it's been said. Fat girls really know how to give them head. Fat girls really know how to give the head. Fat girls do not give the best head. No, they don't. Stop it. There is a rumor out there. I mean, they got the, I swear to God, people need to chill. There are many rumors out there like the big girls know how to give head. They, they give head like they eat. They going gobble. No, they don't. No, no, no. No, no, no. But that's the rumor. That's the talk. We be making stuff up, man. We do. We be making stuff up. And this is why some of us have to be put in our place. And get your pretty and handsome asses quit. Sometimes that's just how it has to be because you've gone too far. You have gone too far. Too far. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. So yeah, when you get broken up with, when you get kicked to the curb, when you get dissed, when you get let go, when you get quit, when you get dropped by somebody who's ugly, maybe it was because you were the real ugly one. Maybe it was because you were ugly inside. Maybe it was because you didn't put any feelings inside or any work. Maybe it was because you felt like you didn't have to do anything to have everything. Maybe, then he'll be calling me baby, maybe. Maybe she sews, maybe he. I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? About to do these birthday shout outs and get on up out of here, man. But I want y'all to remember what we talked about tonight because it was significant. When you get dropped by somebody who is ugly, maybe that you were just as ugly or uglier because of your ways and your actions, and your personality, and your the just who you are, your whole aura is all busted and chopped. Yeah, you just looking at that shell. You just looking at that shell. The shell. My big sis. Her name is Shell. All right, y'all. Let's keep it moving. Let's do these birthday shout outs and then get them out of here. And get these birthday shout outs and get them out of here. Birthday shout outs and get them out of here. Birthday shout outs, get them out of here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious March 25th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They are SPECIAL. They are number one out the box. My home girl, my shorty. You know what I mean? My girl from all the way back to the 1989. That would be my girl, Carla Smith Clanigan. Happy birthday to you, Carla Smith Clanigan. And also Votis Sherman, happy birthday to you, Votis. And also Jamie Laisha Shepard turning 38 years old today. She got a 38. Watch out, y'all. She bop, 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 bop. Bow. Yeah. With the 38. And also Dalbay Sutton. Dalbay Sutton turning 42 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And Donald Lyons turning 55 years old today with the Deuce Nichols. Happy birthday to you, Donald. And Joyce Amangbo Akagu. Happy birthday to you, Akagu. Akaugu. African name. She ought to be tripping me up. Happy birthday to you. And also Adeyemi Bola Ayoka or Ayoke. Or is it Ajoke? I'm thinking like normally when the J is in the middle and different language other than English and it's silent, it's like a why. Anyway, happy birthday to you. And also Yao Marcel Kouassi turning 48 years old today. First year up in the 40-40 club. All up in the 40-40 club. Cole chilling. You know what I mean? Cole cooling in the place. You know what I mean? Sit back and relax and chill. We're going to hold you down for the next like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Turning 40. You got a 40, y'all. Watch out. You go bow, 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 bow. Yeah. What's up now? And also Tasha Reyes. Happy birthday to you, Tasha Reyes. And last but certainly not least, Winston V. Watson. Turning 35 years old today. Happy birthday to you. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious March 25th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Yeah, turn up, 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 turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man. Look, if somebody ugly happens to drop you, then you wasn't acting that right. And you can still turn it around for the rest of your life and try to get better for the end of the night. But right now, you have to take it on the chin. And when you start over again and begin, you can get your mind right, your life right. Don't believe on your looks. Gotta hook something better to the table. It's gonna be all right. The truth is no cables around your neck, getting respect. You gotta be bringing more. Come on, Annette. You know what I'm talking about. You know who I am. You know what we do. You know we run a scam. We know who's true blue, just like Boo Boo. You gotta be like that, and me too. It's gonna be all right. 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 Queen Monica is in the house. A happy birthday to your great grandparents out. Yo, rest in peace. We're gonna make sure that we did it there. You know what I'm talking about. Happy heavenly birthday to your peace. Yo, they soul will keep. It's gonna be okay. I see y'all tomorrow. Hey, 7 o'clock. We be back tomorrow night. 7 o'clock. We be back tomorrow night. I said 7 o'clock. We be back tomorrow night. And it's going to be a good show. Shit is going to be hype. Don't forget to like the show. Don't forget to share the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Be down with the Daily Go Getimism show. I want to say peace to all my day ones and my everydays and my brand news. I want to say peace to my day ones and my everyday and my brand news. I said peace to my day ones and my everydays and my brand news. We can't lose. I'ma holler back at you cause one love. I'ma holler back at you cause one love. I'ma holler back at you cause one love. We out of here. Got a push and a shove. I'm getting with y'all. Peace. All right, let's get it out here on the Blog Talk side. That's one. All right. And I rock him and say peace, y'all.
Radio. Goodbye.
Love is love.